Hey guys, KIVULI'S here. So, Confuzzled is just round the corner, and I thought I'd just make a little video to help out some people who might be new to the con, or some old con goers. As the title says, this is my 15 tips for going to a con. Now, they already have their own rules and regulations, but I thought, you can never get too much help. Rule number 1, organise before you go. This is quite simply plan ahead, essentially. So plan what stuff you're taking, like your clothing, your food supply, literally underwear is a big one, toiletries, and this applies even more if you're a fursuiter, because you need to take care of your suit while you're away. So plan ahead, do not leave everything to the last minute, otherwise you're going to run into problems. And it's happened to me before. So get a list, write it down, check it off, double check it, triple check it. Rule number 2, book travel ASAP. Now again, this sounds like such a simple thing, but people forget about it all the time. Every single year I see people last minute going, does anyone live in this area? I need a lift, where can I get tickets from, etc, etc, etc. Just even a couple of months ahead, even a month ahead is worth it. Like me, for example, I get the train to Confuzzled from where I live, and because I've got a friend who does all the booking for me, we get it at a much cheaper price, because that's how the system works. If you book one in advance, you get a cheaper price, because it gets closer to the time, they want to fill up the train, but they'll ramp up the cost. So please plan your travel ahead of time, and you might just save yourself a bit of a headache. Number 3, never be afraid to ask for a hug from a suitor, or anybody else for that matter. It's just a simple, honest question, and the worst they can do is say no, or sorry, not right now, for whatever reason. And honestly, we're big fuzzy animals. We want to be hugged. Ask to hug us. Don't run up and grab us. Just tap us on the shoulder. Excuse me, can I have a hug? And boom, you've got yourself a fuzzy cuddle. And you might, if you've got a suit you're a fan of, or someone you really look up to's in suit, do it to them as well. Seriously, they will enjoy it as much as you will. Right, number 4. This is a bit of an odd one, but let me just explain out. So it's lunchtime, you grab yourself some food, you look around to sit, and oh, there's no one anywhere. There's no space anywhere to sit, except for the couple of seats next to some people who you don't know, you never met before. Honestly, just go up and say, excuse me, I'm just grabbing lunch, do you mind if I take a seat? Chances are they'll say yes. I mean, end of the day, you're at the con, they're at the con, there's no harm in it. And you might even make a new friend or two from that meeting. So never ever be afraid to ask somebody, can I sit here? Number 5 is literally following on from 4, but a different circumstance. So, especially this Confuzzled, where it's gaming theme, if you see a game you're interested in, or you want to know more about, or you just generally really want to play, ask the people, is there space, or can I join the next game? And again, the chances are they'll say yes. And it's an amazing icebreaker to get to know new people by doing that. So again, don't be afraid of just saying, can I join? If you are anxious, if you are shy or anything like that, then grab a friend if they're available and get them to sort of introduce you in, just to smooth things over and make it a bit easier on yourself. Okay, number 6 is one of the more major big ones, and again, this usually gets told at the cons, but I'm going to say it here as well. Know your limits. This especially applies to new people, because again, it happened to me. You've got to know when it's time to say, I need a rest. And that's anything from I need sleep, to I need food, to I need water, or I just need to get energy back. Confuzzled 2017, I didn't even have a suit, and I was crashing hard. As it turned out, my sugar and salt levels were going down basically. I hadn't kept myself supplied with them. So bang, Lucozade and some ready salted crisps, bit of a rest and some water, I was fine to go. So you've got to make sure, like, because you want to do everything, but you can't. So take it easy, because if you crash, you're gonna miss more of the con, and you're gonna regret it. So take your time with everything, and just enjoy what you are doing. Number 7. Okay, so this one's linking back to number 3, which is the hug the suitor sort of thing. Yeah, if you see a poppy fur you like, oh, I hate that term. But if you see a furry who you're a fan of, so prime example, I'm part of the Damn Dog Games gaming group led by Corey Coyote. If you don't know who he is, seriously check the link in the description below and watch his channel. But anyway, if you see someone you're a fan of, again, do not be afraid to ask to say hello, to shake the hand, hug them. If you've got a gift for them, anything like that, never ever be afraid to do that, because that is honestly the greatest thing that could probably happen to them. And I've asked people like that. I've asked the likes of Corey Coyote, I've asked Shia the Cabot, I've asked Two the Rat and Griffin, Leon the Fox. These guys, they're good, strong personalities, and they love to interact with their fans, so never ever be afraid to go up to somebody and say, hey, I love what you do, can I please just have a hug? Seriously, it goes a long way for both sides. Okay, number 8 links back to the getting organised side of things, which is take supplies, especially if you're in suit. Now, I'm going to specifically mention, like I said before, if the crashing, if you're suiting Lucozade and Ready Salted Crisp, at least for me, they work wonders. As in, it restores your energy, it gets your sugar glucose levels up, it gets your salt content back up in your body, and it just keeps you able to function. Yeah, and even just bottled waters in the room, little snacks and stuff like that to keep it out of the way of the con in downtime. It's all good. And then, of course, you know, there's con parties, so alcohol is always a yay. Okay, number 9 is another quite serious one, but does need to be talked about. Excuse the hair. Does need to be talked about. If you see a suitor, especially if they're by themselves, and they look like something's wrong, for the love of God, ask them if they are okay and if they need help. Because if they're slumped or by themselves in a chair or something like that, and they don't seem to be moving a lot, just ask them, do you need a drink? Do you need to go to the fursuit lounge? Do I have to the medical staff? It's important, so please, if you don't know them, just ask, are you alright? Because honestly, you could do anything from just saving someone from blacking out to all the way to potentially a life-death situation. I'll be real here, these things get hot as hell. So you could save somebody from having a fatal incident that means going to hospital just by asking the question. So never ever be afraid to do it. Okay, number 10's calming it down a little bit, but it's still quite important. If someone says no to a photo or a hug, anything like that, respect that. They've got their reasons, and again, if in suit, it's probably, I need to get the hell out of here because I'm overheating and need a break. It's only fair, you'll see them some other time at the con, don't worry about it. But just respect that not everybody wants their picture taken or hugged, and just be polite basically, it's not that hard. Number 11. This is a rule I follow a lot, and it's not in the con rules or anything like that, it's just for me quite important. So, big events that you want to go to, especially the main stage events. So, we're talking open ceremony, closing ceremony, paw pets, fursuit fiasco, the dance competition, variety show, all that sort of stuff. If you want a good seat, queue an hour early. I'm not even kidding. Get there an hour early, take some snacks maybe, a bottle of water, and wait. It sounds dumb, but trust me, if you want a good seat, you've got to be there. Number 12, this is one of the big con rules that always gets talked about, so I'm going to mention it here as well. 6-2-1. That is 6 hours minimum sleep, 2 square meals a day, and 1 shower. Again, seems so simple, but people forget to follow it and decide it's a good idea to live off beer and Monster Energy. I don't know why, but it's a big rule to follow because it keeps your hygiene up, it keeps your body healthy at some state of capacity, and it also means you're not stinking everybody out and reduces the risk of con crud. So for the love of God, follow 6-2-1. Because it's that important, rule 13, follow 6-2-1. Number 14, don't be a creep. Don't stalk people, don't latch onto their every movement, just don't. Because that's a good way for someone to get annoyed and potentially get con security on your ass. So don't do it. And finally 15, probably the most important one, have fun. Just relax. You're there for a holiday. You're surrounded by all these lovely fuzzy people who are just as like-minded as you are. So relax. Take a weight off. Have a good time. Because trust me, when we go back into the outside world, it's gonna suck ass. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy that. I'm gonna get this fuzzy thing off now before I overheat, and follow my own rules and keeping hydrated. So again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys at Confuzzled. Bye now.